Alright, so I decided to put some greenbacks in this Jubilee cabinet. This is the actual 1987 one. Let me show you. It's a original cab. I just had to replace the boot in there. The wiring that came in here was like so tiny, so thin. I was like, I got to get rid of that. So I got the Mojo Tone kit. The wire much thicker, and it came with the Switchcraft jack right there. One thing I recommend doing these Marshall cabs, because people talk about some mystery vibration, it's these planks. I take these out. I take them apart. I put glue in here, screw it back together. I put glue on the front and screw it back in. So there's no movement here. There's going to be no mystery vibration or anything you hear. This is usually what it is. So I took the T75s out. I put these greenbacks in. They sound great, but I'm using this with my Jose modded 1987X. The actual, when you go into the higher gain stages, it sounds much better with the T75s. It probably would sound good with vintage 30s. People typically do not use vintage 30s with the Plexis Super Leads. I guess they just don't sound good in them, but they sound really good in T75s. And they sound great in these greenbacks, but it's a real vintage tone, and I don't like the way it sounds in the higher gain. Like the highest gain stage I have in that head, I can't even use these. I have to put it in the T75 or it doesn't sound good at all. So, I mean, it's all, it's a personal preference, but these things break up real quick. They can sound real fizzy. So it's best. I just like this cabinet for just going into just the plain plexi channel if I want that classic sound, that classic rock sound. And then when I want to go into the other gain stages for a more modern sound, then it's the T75 cabinet I put them in. Another thing that may rattle, obviously, is these plastic handles. Just make sure they're tight. You can replace these. If there's metal or aluminum or something like that, they'll probably be a lot better. But I still have the original cones. Actually, I can show you these. These are the originals. These speakers sound really good. I'll show you the back. These are the all white. They don't have the little filter thing on the back, but these sound really good. Like, if I was just going to use the high gain stages in that, I'll show you in this, it's got the Jose mods. If I was just going to use the high gain stages, then I would just use the T75s, because it sounds, I'm telling you, it sounds much better. But this is a nice little cab.